good people? Welcome to the KickBack Show. I am your host, Shamir Irving. Thank you all for tuning in and watching another episode. So today we have two very special guests, and I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves, starting with...
Hey, y'all, it's Kamaree, and, it's just me.
Hey, y'all, my name is Brittany Campbell.
Okay. And this is a special episode of the KickBack Show. Just in case you're wondering, how come it's only two? What's going on? This is the college edition of the KickBack Show. So both of these young ladies are in college right now, and we are just going to have good conversation about what life has been like, okay? So you already told us your name. What high school did you all go to?
KIPP DC Legacy.
KIPP DC Legacy, okay.
Same
high school? Okay, all right. KIPP DC Legacy in the building. And what college do you all go to?
UNCG.
It's a very long name. So.
Okay. Sounded like the choir both together. So say that very long name for us. Say it.
The University of North Carolina-Greensboro.
Okay, y'all heard it here. Now, I do want to add, I also went to UNCG, so I am super excited, super biased, right? All right, so we got Brittany and Kamaree went to KIPP DC Legacy, and now you all both go to UNCG. And then what year are you all in? Or what year did you just finish up with?
I just finished my first year.
I just finished up my sophomore year, so I'm a junior.
Okay. So you was able to show her the ropes, let her know how things go down. Okay, now what do you all major in?
Yes, I major in kinesiology.
Okay.
Aspiring to be an athletic trainer.
I major in kinesiology as well, but my career focus is pre-medical, trying to be an OBGYN.
Oh, right. Okay, so we're going to look out for y'all future athletic trainer, future OBGYN. Now, for those of us who do not know, can you share a little bit about what is kinesiology? What is that?
Kinesiology is basically sports and exercise science. It's really a lot of human science, body science. We really focus on the movements of the body and how everything works together.
Did you want to add anything?
Great definition if you ask me.
Okay. All right. So you're at UNCG now. You just finished up your freshman year. You just finished up your sophomore year. So I'm going to take it back a little though. So we're going to go back to, let's see, we're in 2022. So you graduated last year, 2023. You graduated 2022. How did you know that you wanted to go to UNCG? Or did you know? What was that process like?
I mean, so I applied to a lot of schools.
Okay.
Though applying to a lot of schools, UNCG definitely stood out to me. It just really stood out to me because it's a big kinesiology school. It's in North Carolina, and it's by A&T, which I really didn't want to go to a HBCU. That's just my preference. But I did want to be around my culture. So being at UNCG, it shows me very much diversity.
Okay.
And so I went on a college tour with my school, KIPP DC Legacy, and I saw the campus and I just fell in love. I was like, I really want to go here. Yes, this is where I need to be.
Okay.
For me, mine was a little different. I graduated in 2022. UNCG wasn't my first choice. I actually got a full ride to Eastern Connecticut State University.
Okay.
And it just didn't work out for me. It just didn't feel like home. We was talking. We were great friends in high school. She told me told me about UNCG, looked at the basketball team, looked at what I wanted to be. It was a great school for kinesiology and my major. And so she was like, apply. I got in, and here we are.
That's where you are. Okay. So I heard a few important things that you all mentioned. So one, I'm going to go back to the college tour with the school because I think that is super important when trying to figure out what college you go to. So how did you get selected for the college tour? Was it something you were able to just sign up for? How did that even come about, you going on the college tour?
Yeah, we had to sign up for a travel grant, one, through KIPP DC, but also it was really for the whole senior class. They took us to North Carolina to go visit the top schools that we chose.
Okay.
So it was Winston-Salem, A&T, UNCG, Elon, and a couple other schools in North Carolina. Shaw and Bennett. Yeah, we visit all of them schools because those were the top schools in our class.
Okay, all right. Now, did you also do a college tour as well?
I didn't get the opportunity to do the college tour.
Okay. So, and then you said you went to Eastern Connecticut Shore.
Eastern Connecticut State University.
Eastern Connecticut State University. So you did your freshman year there first?
I actually did one semester there.
One semester
realized
there,
it wasn't it, and I took the spring semester off to figure out what I wanted to do, and that's what I figured out. UNCG was the move.
Bounced back really quickly, recognized it wasn't for you, made a pivot, and went somewhere else. And I'm assuming you love it.
Yes, I'm going to graduate from UNCG. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Now, the college tour, was there anybody that you all had that you felt like was supportive and helping you make your decision as well?
Yes.
Okay. Who were those people?
One person that I would ever say.
Okay.
Josie, Armani Josie.
Armani Josie at KickBack, our college coach.
Okay, slow that down. Shout out. Say that name again.
Shout out to Armani Josie and
KBC Legacy, our college and career counselor.
Okay, keep up the great work. Keep up the great work. Okay, so how was she supportive?
Oh my God, like she taught us all about the college process. Like, she was like a great savior because if it wasn't for her, like nobody in the school would know about the college process, how we could apply, like how to make it easier for us. Okay. Like she showed us the ropes.
She was definitely there because the college process is scary. Like to all these colleges, the amount, the tuition and all of the fees and everything like that, not knowing what everything is. She was definitely there to hold our hand and let us know that like, it's going to be okay. Let's take it step by step. Let's get this together. Like she really slowed down the process because that senior year when January come, baby, it's on and popping. You can't even think about prom or graduation because it's all about college because the process is so fast.
Okay.
So to have her there to slow everything down for us and keep our mental stable because baby, it was hard.
Yes,
she was definitely the one for that.
Well, let me say this. I love to hear how y'all both said, you said like, yes, we had somebody that was super supportive, holding our hands, helping us step by step, encouraging us, letting us know it's going to be okay. Now, did you all start preparing senior year or did you start preparing like before you got to 12th grade?
We started preparing in junior year.
Yeah, okay, definitely.
She took us, okay, what's the plan? What you want to do?
You in a sports,
we're going to figure this out.
Yeah.
Okay, I love to hear that. So, like you said, your mental state, you got so much stuff that you're worrying about senior year, class trip, prom, graduation, and on top of that, you're applying to university. So I love that. To hear that you all had somebody to support you through the process. You were exposed to different environments, going on a college tour, seeing what you liked and what you didn't like. Now, what actually helped you, and Kamaree, more so you, because I know you said you went on a college tour, to actually choose UNCG? Like, what was it about UNCG that made you say, okay, this is it?
When we first got there, we went into a little room and they started talking to us about the different majors and the different activities we could do on campus. But when he got to kinesiology, baby, he said, he was like, he had a big smile on his face. Like he had so much energy and it just made me more excited to choose that major and to choose that school. Like we went to other schools that had the kinesiology major and they didn't really talk about it. Okay. But when we got there, it was different. Like,
And now, Brittany, for you, because I know you said you did not go there at first, but you did your entire sophomore year there. So what is it I'll say about UNCG that you love? Like, because you stayed. So.
I really love the diversity of UNCG. I really do. It makes you feel like home. It's not an HBCU, but you there. You feel like you at an HBCU. Like, and then it's like, it's a great balance of classwork and fun. Like you have on-campus activities, but you also have jobs, work, study, and everything like that. I really like the diversity of UNCG with the people.
All right, so we got you all are through high school, you made your decision, this is where you're going to go. What was it like actually you're packing, you're getting ready to literally go? Orientation, what was that process like?
So we went to SOAR, and when we went to SOAR, it's basically like an orientation. So when you go to SOAR, you get the pamphlets and you stay one night.
Okay.
You stay one night and 2 days. They got a couple of activities for you, but other than that, it's a big tour. And the whole tour, they show you the traditions and everything like that. So when we went to SOAR, it was great. Like, we had our own room. We got to see the rooms like that would be on campus.
Okay.
We walked around campus. We did a couple of the traditions. They made us excited to go there.
Now, I don't want to pass over that SOAR, SOAR. Does it stand for anything?
It does, but I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, wait.
Student orientation, something.
Okay, no judgment, because it does, but I can't remember either. It's been so long. I'm like, I can see those letters clear as day. It does. We'll get back to you all later about what it stands for. Go to the website and check it out. Yeah. But they had a student orientation. Now, as a transfer student, did you also get to experience the same thing?
I did. Yeah, it was the same thing. Because they treat you like a first year. Even though whether you was coming to your senior year, you were treated as a first year because it's your first year on that campus.
Okay.
So,
all right. Now, what was conversation like with family and friends? Like, you're about to go away to school. You're going to a different state. Like, what was that like?
I feel like everybody had mixed emotions. Like, they were more emotional than me. Like, I was ready to go. They was like oh my God, no, you about to be so far away. 5 hours is not that far.
I said it's
a drive.
It's not. It's not. They was way more emotional than me. And I was like, oh my God. They're not going to get through it. Okay. I thought they wasn't going to get through it.
They made it. You survived.
Yes.
All right. What about you? What was the conversation like?
I went off the first year at Eastern. You would thought it would be a little different going to UNCG, but it wasn't.
They still was.
Because me and my family are very connected. I think my aunt cried when I went to college. I was like, what are you crying for? You're going to come right back down here. Like, what are you crying for?
So you all were ready to go,
yes.
ready to get away. What would you say for somebody who may be anxious about leaving family and friends behind or going to college and scared about the entire thing?
Once you get there and meet your people, you're gonna be good. Like, once you get there and really start experiencing things and getting out and going where you want to go, it's gonna be good. Like, you're gonna be good.
Now, what about expectations as far as like roommates and just other people you would meet there? Like, what were you all think? Did you have any expectations?
Don't expect everybody to be as clean as you. Because
you have to come with an open mind.
Yes.
But also set your boundaries. Very much on set your boundaries, because if you don't set your boundaries, people have the audacity to try to run over you or like, just do things that you wouldn't like take your clothes or anything like that. I would just say definitely set your boundaries.
Set your boundaries.
But come with an open mind, because everybody's not like you, which means y'all have to talk and communicate and set
some rules.
Set some rules.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how was it like signing up for classes, that whole process? Let us know the truth. How was it?
I mean, they give you an advisor, but they also let you do it on your own. So like, they'll give you an advisor to recommend the things that you should do, but you could choose your own classes.
Okay.
For UNCG, they have degree work, and you just log on to that, look at your major, see your major requirements, and then you pick your classes by that. Just to make sure you stay on track of graduating from your university.
Okay. Now, I know for me, this is a feeling that I remember. When I signed up for classes, I knew I was going to college, but once I signed up for classes,
it was over.
I was nervous, like, okay, this is real.
Yes,
Did
the
y'all have
honeymoon
that feeling?
phase, yes. Oh my God. It was 1 week. You get one freshman week.
Okay.
That's it. 1 week of freshman week. And it just shows you so many different things. And then once you sign up for them classes, it's over. You got to go to the classes. You got to do that work, and you got to stay focused.
So we just sort of wrapped up the entire process that they experienced before actually getting to college. So the next segment, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about life actually living on campus. So see y'all later.
Hey y'all, thank you for tuning into the KickBack Show. Make sure you keep up with us at our Instagram at the KickBack Show GNB. And also feel free to kick it with us and share your comments below. And now, back to the show.
All right, good people. Thank you for sticking with us. So, as I said earlier, this is a special episode of the KickBack Show. It is the college edition. So we are here with our freshman Kamaree, sophomore Brittany, and they are just really helping us to understand the entire process of preparing for college. And now we are going to talk about how life has been now that they're actually on campus. They moved in, they're in North Carolina, away from home. So once you arrive on campus, right, what stood out to you as far as like how people treated you once you arrived? Like now you're really a student. You're not going for a tour. You are actually a student at UNCG's campus. What was that like? Or did it stand out to you? Maybe it didn't.
It was raining. It was raining real bad when we first got down there. I remember because it was so bad. Like, it was really so bad. Like, it was raining so bad. We had to get all our stuff in the doors. But they did help you. They gave you a buggy and they gave you a person that you could talk to that's at your dorm. Okay. So, like, they'll let you get on the elevator and everything. So they'll, like, direct you where you need to go.
Okay, so they had people stationed there to help you set up. Now, did you all come on the same day? Okay, so raining real bad for the both of you all. Did you have the same experience with people helping you and making sure you got
yeah, we were roommates.
Okay.
Oh, we are roommates.
We didn't talk about selecting roommates the last time. So I'm assuming you all had a conversation, knew you wanted to be roommates. Okay, was that process difficult to select your roommate?
No, it was pretty easy. Yeah, all you need is your student ID and email.
Student ID, email, and you know, if you wanted, because they had it where you could make a group. Okay. So a group pen. So if you wanted you and your 3 other friends, y'all can make a group pen, be next door to each other or in the same suite as each other. Okay. So we made a group pen and we end up dorming together.
Okay. I did not see that's something new. I didn't know. Okay. So you were able to choose who you want to roommate. Well, because you all knew each other. So that's not, everybody does not luck up like that and get to room with somebody that they know and like. So what about your experience? I'm taking it back to Eastern Connecticut State University, right?
Yes.
You had a roommate there
I did.
that you did not know
at all.
What was that experience like? No names.
No names.
But what was that experience like?
Honestly, she was really cool. Okay. We talked. We had a conversation, set boundaries. Yeah, she was very clean and everything like that. It was easy as well. Like I felt like it was easy.
Now, even though you all know each other, I'm assuming you all still have to set boundaries within that same space as well. Okay. All right. So y'all looked up. Y'all looked up with getting a roommate that you know. Did the school offer a process for like, let's say if you all didn't know each other, do you know if they offer something where like you could meet other people on campus or things like that?
So it would be like Instagram, or they'll put you in like
your class.
Yeah, they'll put you in like a roster basically.
Yeah, like if you're the class of 26, then you'll be with all the graduates that will be graduating in 26 and you'll see everybody like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like UNCG is very supportive. Mm-hmm. Very supportive. Okay. Now, what about making friends? I know you all know each other, but how has it been making friends that you're down there in the new?
It was really hard at first.
Okay.
It was really hard. What made it hard was talking to these new people, like not knowing how it's going to be when you first speak to this person, like what's their energy or how they talk or like where they're from. You feel what I'm saying? Like I talk different when I'm talking to her than I would talk to my friends down there because I don't know how they would react to certain stuff that I say.
Okay. So being mindful of their reactions, being mindful of the differences. What about you? Do you feel the same?
I think I was pretty easy making friends because I try to be myself. I definitely try to be myself wherever I'm at. Okay. If you're not being yourself, then who are you being? People gonna accept you for who you are. If they're not, then that's just not for you. So I just try to go in unapologetically myself, and it was pretty easy because people in my classes and stuff, outgoing personality most of the time for me.
Okay. Now, did you all join like any groups or any clubs that made it easier to meet other people?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay. So you said you're working on it, thinking about joining any groups?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how is it with like Greek life on campus? So, like with sororities, is that a big thing on campus? Not really.
Yes.
They love the sororities down there.
They love the D9.
Okay.
Yes. The D9 that we do have on campus, they love them.
Okay.
But we also do have multicultural like organizations that you could join for different reasons.
I think we have a little bit of everything. I swear, they make anything a group. A group, yeah. But that's what I like about it, because you can start a group up whenever and have a lot of people join, because people are that open with being themselves down there.
So, how many classes are you all taking in?
I upped my class amount, so now I'm about to take 7 classes. At first, I was taking like 4.
Wow. Okay, so you about to go from 4 to 7. Okay. What about you?
I think I'm taking like 18 credits, so that's around 7, 8 classes. Yeah.
Okay, so how is it? So I asked the question, and you did this like this. You said you dropped your head. So please, how? So I know you all said, okay, so next year when you go back to school, you're going to be taking more classes than you just finished up with. What was it like with the year you just finished up with the workload that you did have?
First semester was pretty easy and basic. Like everybody took the basics, and you took biology and English and stuff like that. Your second semester, you will be taking like more of your major courses. So like for me, I took Intro to Kinesiology my first semester, and then my second semester, I took Clinical Anatomy, which is like deeper. It's like deeper into kinesiology. So,
so you feel like first semester was easier than the second semester? Is that what you?
Yes.
Okay.
It was. Spring semester really moved faster than fall semester. Fall semester is like elongated out, and spring semester is like everything.
Quick.
It's quick.
Okay. Same thing for you? How did the classes you just finished with, how was that?
I feel like it was pretty much equally. Like I wasn't really struggling, or I wasn't really stressed out.
Okay.
It was just the other things that I was doing that was kind of adding a little stress to me. The classes itself, though,
not sure that. Now, do you feel like KIPP Legacy helped you to prepare for the workload in college? Like, do you feel like that played a part in it at all?
I feel like as KIPP grew, my school grew, because we was a small school before we turned into KIPP DC Legacy College Prep. So I feel like as it grew, we got more AP classes, which means better workload and more workload to help build that habit of going to in college. But now I heard they got a lot of AP classes. So I think the upcoming students that's going there will be a little more prepared than what we actually were. We had to learn. We had to learn on the fly with that work habit. Yes.
So you feel like pretty much when you got to college, you weren't as prepared as you would have liked to be, but you were able to adapt easily and pretty much do your thing on campus. All right. Okay. So you're in classes, and I noticed that you said it's the other stuff that you were involved in. What is that balance like? I'm assuming you have a social life as well at college. So how do you balance classes, having fun, hanging out? How do you balance and manage that?
I mean, go ahead.
I feel like you really have to prioritize your schedule. Gotta make sure you're not overworking yourself, but make sure you're not like settling at all. For me, I work on campus. I play basketball on campus, and I'm taking 18 credit courses each semester. So that is a lot. And then I have a social life. Like I want to hang out with my friends. I want to go out. I don't want to just be in my dorm, just locked in. But I definitely had to learn how to prioritize with my work schedule, my work hours, setting boundaries with my boss, letting them know I am a college student. I can't work till 12 o'clock at night, etc. Playing basketball, making sure I'm at practices and I'm at my games and I'm being the best version of that they need me to be. And then in classes, I can't be slacking. I came to get my degree before anything else. So making sure I'm prioritizing doing my work, studying, and making sure I'm ready for my quizzes, my tests, and my exams.
So prioritizing, because you're juggling a lot.
It is.
School, a job, and you're an athlete. Yeah. Okay, so prioritizing, making the schedule. And what about you?
Yes, I say scheduling. Like, you don't think you probably need like a schedule, a book, a notebook, but you do.
When you hit college, you will be your best friend.
So before college, you weren't really scheduling things like that. But once you got there, you quickly realized this makes your life a lot easier.
You got to schedule. You got to have a calendar. You have to. Because
there'll be a lot of things
will eat you up and doing that work and then studying for those classes and those tests and stuff, it will really get to you fast.
Okay. So what do you do, because stuff can become overwhelming, stuff can become stressful, what do you do to relax, relieve stress, have fun? What are some of the things that you will do?
Go to some on-campus events, go to the gym, to the pool. We have full access to everything on campus.
Okay.
Me, I would say make sure y'all have coping skills. Because like I said, college can be a lot. So make sure you're prioritizing your mental health and your well-being, because that's very important. Because if you're not the best version of you, you won't be able to perform the way you need to doing these things. But also having fun, having friends, not just doing it alone, being cooped up. Make sure you go out and you're social, very social, not very social, but social.
Okay. So making sure you have friends, not staying cooped up in your dorm room. You mentioned physical activity like swimming. And you said, or the gym, swimming, going to the gym, taking care of your mental health. I love that. I feel like those are really great ways that you can even start now. Not even wait until you get to college, but I love that you all utilize those things in college to help you manage life on your own. So let me ask you all this. So it's a big difference from high school to being in college.
Definitely.
Right? How is that independence? Because
it's a lot of freedom. And you can get wrapped up in your freedom
too much.
So how do you stay focused? What helps you to stay focused?
You gotta stay motivated.
Yeah,
you gotta remember what you came here for and what you're doing and why you're doing it. I feel like you definitely have to have a why. Because when you're down bad or your mental health is not good, you have no why, knowing I need to do this for my family. I need to do this for myself to better myself and then to better my family. It boosts motivation in you. It gives you that urge oh yeah, let's attack it. Let's get it done.
All right. Motivation, remembering why you're there. You can have the fun and the freedom, but remembering why you are there. Okay. So what are some important things I'm going to say that you brought with you to school, when you're packing, you was getting ready? Is it anything special that you're I got to bring this got to come with me? I got to...
I don't know. I started making a scrapbook.
When you got to school?
Yes.
Okay. And just cutting out pictures and putting things in it for everything that you go to, things that you're a part of. That's nice. I love that. Okay. So a scrapbook for you.
I bring my game system.
Your game system? Okay.
It's another coping skill for me. It's my outlet from everything that I'm doing. So
which favorite game?
Call of Duty.
Warzone. All right. So you heard it here. Just life on campus, now that they are actually there and thriving, doing well, surrounding themselves with supportive friends. What about teachers? Is it any administrative or anything that's supportive?
Mm-hmm. You have counselors, you got mental health.
I feel like all of our professors, you're able to walk up to them and have a conversation with them. They won't deny you a conversation. They'll talk to you and they'll guide you through everything that you're going through.
Okay. Now, do you all feel confident in speaking with them and talking to them?
Some
of them. Okay.
Me, pretty much all mine, because at some point I just feel like I'm going to need it, just in case I need help or anything like that. So it's good to build connections at the beginning of your courses to help you follow through to the rest.
Absolutely. Yes. Now, did not talk about the food. How is the food? Okay, Miss, how could I forget? Right, we love everybody loves to eat. So how is the food on campus?
It's good. I want to say it's not like back home. You're never going to get that back home food until you come back home.
Okay.
That's ideal. But you'll still be able to get a little taste of what you like and what you don't like. On our campus, they have Chick-fil-A and stuff like that.
Okay.
Common places, but they also have the caf where they serve different type of foods, like Asian food and barbecue and stuff like that there. So it's
Wednesday.
yeah,
You get that.
variety. Fried chicken Wednesday. Yeah,
You get that.
variety. Fried chicken Wednesday.
That'll be some fried chicken Wednesday, boy. I swear.
Okay, so it sounds like the food is good for the most part. I know the most shocking thing for me. I would go to the carry out down there, like the Asian restaurants, and ask for mumbo sauce, and they be like, "What are you talking
What
about?"
are
That's
you-
what I
mumbo
was like,
sauce?
"Wait,
They
this
own
is
version of mumbo
everywhere."
sauce. I'll be like, Lord, have mercy.
That's like the most shocking thing. Okay. So again, thank y'all for sharing with us what life has been like now that you all are college students. And we are going to wrap this up when we come back with the trivia game. So thank y'all for tuning in. We will see y'all soon.
You know you gotta do it. Hey y'all, it's Shalisa.
It's Sammy boy.
And thank you for tuning into the Kickback Show. Make sure you keep up with us and follow our Instagram at the Kickback Show DMV. And also feel free to comment your thoughts and your comments. Whatever.
Now back to the show.
All right. Thank you for staying tuned with us. This is the Kickback Show, and we are about to have trivia with the college edition of the Kickback Show. All right. So we're going to do a quick rock, paper, scissors so y'all can decide who's going first. And then we're going to get this game started. You go first. All right. So the loser is going first. So, Brittany, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Who was the ancient Greek god of the sun? 5 seconds.
Come on. Oh, nah.
Any Greek god that you think you know.
Come on. I'm sorry. Give me the next one.
All right, Kamaree, you think you know? No. All right. Any Greek god that you may have heard of. When I say it, y'all gonna be like, oh,
Zeus, Apollo.
Apollo is correct.
Good job.
Let me get these Skittles.
All right, coming to you now, Kamaree. What artist has the most streams on Spotify?
Doja Cat.
No.
Hello, Millie.
No.
No.
So, yeah.
I
All right. Brittany, you want to try to guess who you think it is?
Kendrick Lamar right now.
It's no.
Who is it then?
Even though he didn't rock, they not like us.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. Because people probably streaming that. Who is it?
It is Taylor Swift. Taylor
Bruh.
Swift. She
did
has
just
the
have a
most
tour.
streams on Spotify.
I don't know why I just think they
The
tell.
most. She has the most. All right. Coming back to you, Brittany. How
Okay.
many minutes are in a full week? How many minutes? How many minutes are in a full week?
60 minutes and one. Yeah.
Oh, y'all trying to man. Y'all got 5 seconds to give me an answer. 5 minutes. Give me something.
456.
All right, that was a good guess. The answer: 10,080 minutes in a full week.
80 minutes.
In
Keep
a
that.
full
Keep
week.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there
Ain't
you
much
go.
time. It's not that much. Yeah.
Y'all 10,000 minutes. All right.
Bad.
How many elements are in the periodic table? Kamaree, this is for you. How many elements are in the periodic table? I'm looking for any number.
183.
No, you were almost kind of close though. You want to try to take a guess?
It ain't 183. It's like 175.
It is 118. 118. Okay, so this one you might get. What is the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet? So, Brittany, that's your question. What is the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet?
But the ABCDE?
No, but what's the fourth letter? Greek.
Delta?
Say it with your chest. Yeah, it is Delta. All right. You might get this one too. I feel like I think this is like in that kinesiology area.
Okay.
Did I say it
I'm going
right?
to get it first. No,
Right.
I'm going to get it first.
No, okay, so Kamaree, what is the only body part that is fully grown from birth?
I ain't even learned that yet.
You sound like you about to give me a real deep answer.
It was.
Not a deep answer. And when I say it, y'all gonna be like, no. Chrissy, do you want to try? What is the only body part that is fully grown from birth?
From birth. From birth. So a baby come out and it's fully grown.
Yeah, 5
What is it? Oh yeah, God, I was gonna say heart.
The eyes.
I was just about to say that. No, I was
You said
just
y'all had these
about to
eyes
say
since
that.
birth?
Eyes are fully grown.
Because
Oh, that's
That's
so
right.
new. I really thought it was the
just about to
heart.
say
I
that.
thought the heart.
Eyes.
I literally was looking at it.
I thought the body grown, not the heart. So I really thought it was the heart.
All right. Now, Brittany, this is your original question. What is the smallest U.S. state by area? The smallest U.S. state.
Smallest U.S. state. Jesus, hell gonna kill me too. U.S. state.
Just throw one of those small states.
Why all the big states coming to my mind though? I don't know. Go ahead, Kamaree. You got it.
Kentucky.
No, it is Rhode Island. It's the smallest
I was thinking about
US
Virginia.
state by area.
I was in Iowa.
I was thinking about Virginia.
What are
We
the
keep getting these
5
answers
Great
wrong.
Lakes?
5 Great Lakes.
5 Great Lakes. So we are looking for all 5 of them.
I don't even know one.
What the other?
All right. So I'm gonna share this one.
Shit.
Superior Lake, Michigan Lake, Huron Lake, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Erie Lake and Ontario Lake.
The only lake I was gonna give was Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan
Lake is crazy.
All right.
All right, Brittany, we back to you. Pink Ladies and Granny Smiths are what type of fruit?
Ooh.
Already.
Ooh.
Pink Ladies and Granny Smiths are what type of fruit?
No.
You forfeit?
I'm
Okay, come on. Pink Ladies and Granny
Apples.
Apples for the win. All right.
Keep playing games. She's good at.
Kamaree, it's your go again. What sporting event has a strict dress code of all white?
Sporting event.
I know.
Sports banquet? No? Wait. Event.
Mm-hmm. What sporting event has a strict dress code of all white? So when this sporting event is televised, players playing this sport at this particular event have on all white.
Wrestling?
No.
Is it fencing?
It's not. It's Wimbledon for tennis.
Tennis?
Yep, Wimbledon for tennis.
Oh, no, y'all got these
all
questions.
right. All right.
People wear all white too, though.
Yeah,
They just have a black.
That's a
So
good
that's
point.
why I thought it was
That's a
fencing.
good point. That's a good point.
Okay, it was in the good.
So when you did like
Say
this with your hand,
fencing.
I was like, oh, she's about to guess. But then you was
I thought
like
it was
wrestling.
fencing.
I thought you was about to say tennis.
Where you get wrestling from?
When you started doing
Because
this, I
I
was
started
like,
thinking again. I was like, hold on.
all right. Brittany, what do you call women's knee-length trousers that are cut with full legs to look like a skirt?
A score.
Great guess. Great guess. Go ahead. She said it's good. That wasn't it, but I appreciate her guessing quickly and confidently. What do you call women's knee-length trousers that are cut with full legs to look like a skirt? So knee-length, cut to look like a skirt.
Cut to look like a skirt.
What is it called?
I don't know.
So I will actually accept 2 answers for this.
Capris.
Personally, I want to give you skills.
Capris.
Gauchos. Do you all know the term gauchos?
No.
Okay, gauchos. So the answer is culottes. Probably a term you've never even heard. But I feel like I want to accept capris. So I'm going to let you get some skittles because that is a term, capris, gauchos. But the correct answer was culottes. The answer we were looking for. All right, Brittany, what do the initials stand for in the fashion brand DKNY? What do those letters stand for?
My grandmother really know this. I'm so serious and I'm mad. She tells she do it all the time.
Before you grow up, what does the initial stand for in the fashion brand DKNY?
Grandma, I'm sorry.
Let you down, Brittany. You think you know? You looking like you might have.
What is it? DK?
DKNY.
It's the Lord. I call it Dinky. No, for real, I call it Dinky. But I don't know what it stands for.
It stands for Donna Karen, New York. DKNY.
I've never even heard of that
Stands for
brand.
Donna Karen,
But
New
I know
York.
my
I didn't know
grandmother
how
had.
to pronounce this Dinky. That was hilarious. All right. Now we're moving on to some riddles.
Okay.
Come
Might get some
on.
riddles.
What can a person catch that is not thrown?
A code.
See, games like this, I don't even go against her. I feel like y'all set me up.
I said I got some riddles. Yeah.
All right. What has keys but can't open a lock? What has keys but can't open a lock?
You gotta get this right. I'm not playing.
Piano, girl.
All right.
You like these, huh?
That's our last four. What gets wetter as it dries?
A towel?
A towel. Okay, come on.
What towel get ready?
All right,
It's beyond me.
What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? What can travel? What can travel around the world while staying in a corner?
You know? Say.
A world globe?
No. Do you want to try? You want to try to?
Nah, that's a good guess. I thought it was that.
A stamp.
Okay.
A stamp.
Okay.
A stamp. You can't give up your Skittles because you forfeited.
She can
You
have them. She can have them.
All right, last two. Come on. What begins with T, ends with T, and has T in it?
Begins with T.
Ends with T.
It has T in it. I don't know that one.
You forfeited?
You don't know no words that end with T and have T in it and start with T? Talented.
You want to guess or you forfeiting?
Yeah, I'm forfeiting.
All right, you got to give a bag. Got to give up a bag of Skittles. It is a teapot. Begins with T, ends with T, and has T in it. All right, Brittany, this is the last one. What do you call a bed with no teeth? It's all on you.
With
Take
no
it home.
teeth?
It's all on you. What do you call a bed with no teeth?
No way. She just said a granny, like.
Good guess. But no. That's funny. A bed with no
Bed
teeth.
with no teeth. It's your question. You didn't be thinking of the answer.
Come on, Britt. So Brittany said a granny. We love the creativity. But no, a granny is not the answer.
Is it gummy bear?
A gummy bear! For the win! She got it right!
This can't be
All right, who's our winner? As you can see, clearly, you a hater.
It was winner take all. What you mean? It's the last question. I'm
Hold on.
All right,
Yeah, I got
again,
5 on it.
Kamaree is our winner. That wraps it up for our college edition of the KickBack Show. Thank you, Brittany, for coming. Thank you, Kamaree, for coming.
welcome.